boxes mysteriously lock into place for them when they open it. After Judy's first dice throw, enormous mosquitoes emerge from an attic window that is left open. When Peter rolls snake eyes, a swarm of insane monkeys invades the kitchen. Judy then reads the game board's message, which promises that after the game is over, everything will return to normal. After rolling doubles, Peter moves on to the next turn. When Peter rolls a 5, the two are shocked to discover a lion inside their home. Their astonish quickly doubles as Alan, who is now a 40-year-old guy dressed in jungle attire, appears. After capturing the lion in a bedroom, Alan thanks Judy and Peter for helping to set him free. When Alan inquires about his parents, Judy responds that she, Peter, and their Aunt Nora are the current homeowners of the home and that it is 1995. After rushing outdoors, Alan spots Carl in a police car. The monkeys from the kitchen steal Carl's car and take off while Carl runs after them, demanding to know who Alan is. Then, Alan dashes off in an effort to locate his family. Soon after, Alan learns that the Parrish shoe factory has been shut down. When Alan enters the factory, he encounters a homeless man who informs the group that Sam spent all of his time, resources, and income trying to locate Alan after he went missing. The homeless man points Alan towards the neighboring graveyard when Alan inquires about the whereabouts of the two elderly Parrishes. The kids try to convince Alan to help them finish the game when they return to the mansion with him after visiting his parents' graves. However, they quickly discover that the game must be played according to who is next. In order for the game to continue, Sarah must roll the dice because Alan was the second player to do so, followed by Judy and Peter. Unsure of where to go, the three arrive at Sarah's childhood home, only to discover a psychic residing there. Upon asking the psychic for assistance in locating Sarah, they discover that the psychic is Sarah. Alan and the kids carry Sarah back to the mansion after she faints upon seeing Alan. Sarah freaks out when she sees the game board, stating that what she thought she saw was a delusion and that Alan's father had murdered and dismembered him before hiding his body in the mansion's walls. Sarah is tricked into taking her turn by Alan, which causes a lot of carnivorous plants to emerge. Alan then takes his turn as the gang flees to a different area of the home. The most lethal element of the game, a big game hunter from Jumanji named Van Pelt, who has been pursuing Alan for some time, appears during Alan's turn. Van Pelt doesn't give up until he runs out of ammo, and then he goes off to acquire more. The trio moves on to the mansion's library, where Judy's turn triggers a gigantic animal stampede that emerges from the bookcase behind them. A gigantic white pelican takes the game and takes off in the ensuing pandemonium. Alan pursues it while leading the group. When Alan comes across the pelican beside a river and throws it a fish, the bird knocks the game into the water. After Peter successfully locates the game, everyone goes back to the house. Carl, though, shows up and leaves with Alan. After Alan has left, Peter admits that he tried to manipulate the dice in order to get the number he needed to win by dropping them. Peter consequently starts to change into a monkey. Alan reveals his identity to Carl in the police cruiser, and Carl then makes an effort to return Alan to Judy, Peter, and Sarah. In the interim, Van Pelt has once more located the three after purchasing an automatic shotgun. Peter nearly perishes in the animal stampede when the group is pursued into the center of the town. Van Pelt discovers Peter pinned inside a wrecked automobile, wrestles the game from him, and then makes his way to a bargain shop. In order to entice Alan to him, Van Pelt plans to